Hey, welcome if you're just getting in. Welcome if you're cruising by on a YouTube live stream. Thanks for liking and subscribing. You'll get a notification when we do go live for one of my classes. And of course, if you subscribe, you have access to all the recorded videos, so you can have a class anytime. Wiggle your legs out a couple of times. Take a load off. Easy does it. No rush. Just breathe. Probably had a busy week, lots of activities, and we'll let it settle for a few moments. I just had a big yawn, so swallow once, circle your jaw around, let your face relax. Some more friends getting into class. Nice to have you. Good. Now find your breath. All I mean by that is become aware of your breathing. Feel it go in and feel it go out, even if just for a couple of cycles. Really changes our physiology. Good, you're doing great. You can even fall asleep if you want. I'll wake you up. That's how much you can relax. Sometimes you need to, especially when you have permission. See some more friends getting into class. Nice to have you. Plenty of time to still lay on your back and get a opening relax. Now I bet we can breathe more down toward our belly button now. So make a little meditation out of the rise and fall of your navel empire. If you feel the need to yawn, that's a beautiful thing. Yawns are very relaxing. It's a sign of getting some more air and relaxing your jaw and releasing your throat. The only time I object to yawning is when I'm on a first date, and then that's not good, but otherwise, yawn to your heart's content. When is the first date and the last date the same? Famous Zen paradox. If you've already found your mate, if you're all spoused up, be grateful for that. We're breathing down from our belly button. We're feeling our feels. We're breathing our breathes. About 2 more minutes and then cartwheels and backflips. It's good to consciously relax sometimes, isn't it? To deliberately set aside time to do absolutely nothing. Don't just do something, lie there. Good job. Now, take the biggest inhale of your whole life, fill up everything, feel in all your feels, all of your adventures. Inhale. Exhale and pull the plug. Empty out. Just a puddle of a melted ice cube on an Arizona sidewalk. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate super extra feel good through yourself. Gentlemen, gentlewomen, start your engines. Arms up to the ceiling. Lace your hands. Stretch your arms up over your head, palms away from you, toes stretching forward, and writhe around until you say something like, ooh, feels good. Goofy grin, get all plastic, elastic, and fantastic. Good, and then draw your knees in, roll around a little bit on your back with your knees in just to get some movement going. Just getting started before we do the cartwheels, the backflips, the push-ups, the sit-ups, and the throw-ups. Other way. Good, now, however you roll up, let's roll up. What do you say? What do you say? I say, hello, my name is Greg. Maybe you're cruising by on YouTube for the first time. Who the hell is this guy? I've never seen anybody teach yoga on YouTube before. He must be the first guy to think of it. Although I'm not the first person to teach yoga on the YouTubes, I'm definitely different, and I'm yoga for everybody. And it's not necessarily for circus performers or contortionists, but it's good, strong, healthy movement. Everybody can do it. You get a ton of options. And the cool thing about doing it on YouTube is you can take a break and eat some popcorn. Anyway, also welcome to my Zoom friends. We've been doing yoga on Zoom for over 3 years now since the pandemic, and it's a great group. So good to have you. Let's chant Om and then let's get into it, okay? Big inhale. Hands to your heart, feeling holy, sacred, and reverent toward whatever that is. God, love, source, infinite, higher, organizing, whatever. Give us just the practice we need today to get all the love, light, and truth we need. Amen. Om Shalom. Okay, we'll start out standing in our fields, kitty cats. If you know me, and you probably should, I use yoga blocks. And then we're just going to start with some zombie stepping. So we end up doing about 60 minutes of stuff, and it's carefully sequenced in a intelligent fashion so you get the most bang for your buck. And curiously, we start in zombie. Zombie is when you walk side to side rather than forward. The thing about zombies, they put a lot of movement in, but they don't necessarily go forward. Well, because they're zombies. So we start as zombies and we evolve to brilliant beings. Siri's asking me what I mean by zombie. 2, 1. Good. Now, feet grip into the sand, kind of slacky. Swing your arms, close your eyes. Do you know what? Spring is right around the corner. So we're going to swing our arms and get kind of springy and resilient. I recommend eyes closed. It's a little darker. And when you get to each side, kind of auger in, kind of go screw yourself into the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Now, for some coordination, in case you're learning drums and you want to learn some independence of your limbs, arms out and kick your right knee, left. I just got done playing the drums. About 45 minutes, a lot of independence exercise. Left hand doing this, right leg doing this. Everything's doing something different. It's one of the most fascinating forms of coordination, and it is not easy, but it's easy once it's easy. So you just got to assimilate some patterns. Yoga is a pattern. Some patterns are better than others. Yoga is called a sattvic pattern, meaning uplifting. 2, 1. All right. Now feet are hip distance apart in our world famous amber waves of grain, where you sink down and you squish up. Obviously, what goes down must come up. And if you're feeling kind of springy and resilient down in your shins, knees, feet, and ankles, as you sink down into the springs, you spring back up. You get a little smoother at it all the time. I see some more Zoomers have come in. Great to have you on board. Thanks for joining. 3. We're off to a great year in 2024, one of the most amazing, crazy years of my life. And it's for good. It's just tumultuous. Feet together. Stand up on your tippy toes. Look deep into 2024 and see your bright future. Look over the fence of 2024. It's like, wow, look what's happening later this year. Amazing developments. I'm of the opinion you should always have the sensation, the internal feeling that the best is yet to be. I'm a strong proponent of that. 20, 19. And if something seems to go wrong or haywire, it's just the harbinger of things to come that are better. Ups and downs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1. I also believe oftentimes when something, quote, bad seems to happen, it's actually something good happen. It's just happening in a way we don't understand. Way up on your tippy toes, close your eyes. Balance on your tippy toes. Open your eyes, drop your heels, knuckles on your head. First side bend left. We'll do 6 or 7 side bends. I'm a gigantic practitioner of side bends. I believe in them. Inhale up. Really good for your internal organs. Over to the right. Probably good for your external organs, but we're not going there. Lean in. Inhale up, kids. Good. And a first little opening forward fold. I like blocks. Drop your head off. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale and deepen in a little bit. Just drop your head. Don't breathe. It's called Baya Kumbhaka. You can go a little deeper when you're empty and not breathing. You get plenty more chances. Drop your head. Exhale all the air out now. And a rise up, jokes. Come on up. Inhale. Off to a good start. My favorite mantra for 2024 is, I like where this is going. Left foot forward, turn onto your right toenails and twirly your heel around. Of course, we're all getting ready, psyched up for that big 49er game tomorrow. Now, if you're YouTubing in from Detroit, you're probably very nice people, and I wish you all the best, except just not tomorrow between 3:30 and 6:30. 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Detroit's never played in the Super Bowl, and that unfortunate string is going to continue. 6. Of course, this is recording. I'll be eating some serious crow if I'm wrong. Sink into your feet. This is where the elite meet to sink into their dorsiflexed and plantar flexed feet. Close your eyes. Distribute weight evenly over your feety pies. Good. Come up and out. Open your eyes. Right foot forward onto your left toenails. If you're watching this for the first time, who's this guy? I've developed this sequence after teaching yoga 30 years-ish and doing yoga for 50 years, other way. But I'm not 20 years old anymore. I'm actually considerably longer been around than 20 years. So this is my sequence to keep my current body healthy, happy, and strong. Sink into your feet. This is as concentrated, as intelligent, as efficient a series of movements that I can think of that keeps your body doing everything you love for it to do without wasting your time or burning unnecessary energy. That was well said. Good. And come up and out. Good. Now feet are hip distance apart. Drop your chin. Take your coconut around 8 times. In the vernacular, this is called joint juice. We go through all the joints of the body. Get them going, get them moving, get them grooving, get the gunk out. 4. Relax your shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. If you're watching on YouTube, if you subscribe, my YouTube channel has over 500 videos of yoga classes, Dharma talks, crazy, wonderful stuff. I think you'd like it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Now my favorite pose, falling asleep in public. Let your head relax down 20 seconds, eyes closed, don't peek forward. Just aim your attention down into your body. Feel your feels, less thinking, more feeling. Good, kids. Open your eyes, arms up, inhale. And the veterans know this next move is a poof, arms behind your back. Go up your chakras, behind your neck. Say poof. Chakras, red 1, orange 1, yellow 1, green 1, blue 1, purple 1, poof. Good way to get your arms moving. All this sequence is about finding function and ease, facility, and range of motion. Place your hands behind your back. Feet are as wide as your mat, heels in, toes out, so your knees are easily bend to support, and try to put your head and butt down on the floor at the same time. Now I cannot. I've been trying for a long time, and I'll continue to try for a long time to get my head and butt down. Now most people get their head way down, but they kind of lazy with their butt, so they could bend their knees a lot more and drop their butt a lot more, arms all the way over. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, come up. Good strength for your legs, you guys. Toes in, heels out, pigeon toes. Inhale up. Lace your hands, drop your hands. Push the clouds up, push the earth down, and second side bend. Every side bend might be a deeper exploration. Your breath will be your guide. Inhale up. I'll be your guide, but your breath is your co-pilot. Lean to the right, turn your chest up, grip your feet, firm legs. Good, kitty cats. Inhale and release out. Good, we can narrow our stance a little. Shoulders, shoulder shrugs. Most people are carrying a gigantic burden of tension and repression and crunchy feelings in their neck, back, and shoulders. Can you relate? And that's where it goes. And every day we can get a little of it out and translate it into what it's supposed to be: love, interest, creativity, joy. 6. Relax your hands. 8. Other way, back up, over, forward, around, and down. 1. Doesn't it just make sense to go through this sequence, if not every day, at least 2-3 times a week? And guess what? You have a teacher now who's happy to show you and do it with you and a great group of people. If you do yoga with other people, it increases the benefit. Anytime 2 or more are gathered. 7, 8. Okay, the best thing for keeping your hands frisky so you can play the guitar, drums, bass, piano, and everything else. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I took 7 music lessons last week, so I feel as a teacher myself, I always have to be exposing myself to learning, and that awkward, uncomfortable feeling when you're trying to learn something, I don't want to forget that, because how can I teach if I've forgotten that feeling myself? So we're all in this together. Always be learning. ABL, always be learning. Hello to learning, ups and downs. Learn a new language. Brush your teeth with your left hand. Buy a unicycle. Drive on the left side of the road in England. Faster, faster. Good. Now cup your hands at your heart. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Now say to yourself, inside of yourself, I am a calm, peaceful soul. And say it like you mean it. It sinks into your cells, and before you know it, that's what you'll be. Good. Inhale up, yokes. Feet together. Good. Now push your feet down. Push the sky up. Third side bend with legs together. Lean in like a palm tree. Inhale. Legs straight. Firm, straight, and strong as the torso and the upper body leans to the right. Chest might turn up a little bit. Extend out through your right arm to stretch your left arm. Inhale, kids. Now pull prayer hands down, Uttanasana, yoga speak for forward fold. If you're super bendy, you know what to do. If you're tight as a boiled owl, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, deepen in a little bit. Get empty of breath. Explore depth of fold on empty. Yogis call it Bhaya Kumbhaka. It works great. 1, 2, 3. Come on up, kids. Inhale. Now, if you're just getting into my class, you know I like chanting Om. That vibrational sound of so good for us. So up your back, big inhale for an Om together. Extend the Om as long as you can without injuring yourself, of course. Inhale. Prayer hands, 10 seconds, standing meditation. We can go from 0 to 60 very fast, and we can go from 60 to 0 very fast. Good, relax your arms. We continue. Inhale up, step out as wide as your mat, toes in, heels out, hands on your hippies, and time to churn your butter. Churn your butter. Grind them hips. Circumnavigate your globes, oscillate your undercarriage, swirl your nether regions. You know what I'm talking about. Just move it. Head stays stationary. Hips go buck wild. 6, 7. You got to figure if you just do this 2-3 times a week, you're just going to be happier. South of the border is going to be healthy, frisky, happy, functional. 4, 5, 6. Some of the moves are fun, right? This is just nothing wrong with this. You just got to do it. 8. Inhale up, kitty cats. Exhale out, then jump for joy so that your feet are together, hands above your knees, and a move that I invented and stole from somebody else, knee loops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep your feet flat. If you got stiff, crabby knees, make dinky little circles. If you're very bendy, go way low. Keep your heels down. 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the fountain of youth, you guys. 6, 7, 8. Inhale, kids. Exhale out, regular style. Good. Now bring your left arm out in front of your right arm. Turn your palms in to loosen up your shoulders and clap with internally rotated hands. Pull your hands to here. Poke your hands forward. Wear a party hat. Stand up on your tippy toes. And the feeling of trying to touch your elbows behind your back, but keeping your tummy firm and your butt tucked under a little bit. Good. Then extend way up. Touch your elbows behind your head. Way, 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 way up on your tippy toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay up on 1, and slam your eyes shut and balance quickly. Shock your nervous system a little bit, balance. please. Sounding a little brusque, I admit. Open your eyes, drop your heels, and lean over. Feel that right arm moving behind your head. Feel the right hip sliding out into the street, legs firm, feet smush. Inhale, kids. Tilt right. This is called palm tree in a hurricane. Lean in. Good, kids. Inhale up. Now, arms straight forward and sit at the piano like I do for an hour, hour and a half a day. Then arms straight up and down while sitting at the piano. Knees very bent, heels down, arms up, shoulder blades pull down your back. Utkatasana, intense fiery pose. Good for you, especially when you sink a little lower. Lift your toes, not your heels. Splay your toes open wide. Inhale. Arms are down, flips them over, drop your head off, bonk. Lift your heels, bend your knees, soft squishy part. Exhale all the air out. Go deep, 1. Drop your head, 2. Pull your butt up, 3. And come on up. Good job. Good progress. I like where this is going. In 2024, crazy as it is, arms out, right arm in front. Turn your palms in, thus you can clap like a seal. Pull hands up, fingers forward, hands on top of your head, tippy toes, obvi. Good, then being pulled out of quicksand by a helicopter. Now there's average tippy toes, and then there's like Olympic quality way up. Then there's on point, which most of us haven't been trained on, but way up on your tippies. Good, then 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 9. Jenny, don't lose that number. Close your eyes, balance on your tippy toes. Were any of you alive in the 80s? Good, and open your eyes, drop your heels, and palm tree left. As you lean left, push your feet down into the earth and kind of grip your legs together. Inhale up, tilt right. You can bend, but you don't break. That's a great quality, isn't it? Resilience. Inhale up, arms straight forward, sit at the piano bench. Then poke your hands up into the clouds. Bend your knees as much as you can, keeping your heels down. Tuck your tailbone under a little, chest out. Hold here, breathe. Inhale. Arms are down, flips them over, forward fold. Good, you'll like this. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Big inhale when you're soft and squishy. Exhale, you might even grab your ankles, and if you're a very deep forward folder, your face will smash into your shins. If you're tight as heck, you just go down to 3. You'll get better every week. Come on up. Just make sure you come to all my classes and like and subscribe if you like the tribe. Inhale for an Om. Every time you Om, you get a little stronger, bolder, more vital. Regular inhale. Good, now arms out to the side for famous scary crows, where you tilt side to side and twist your arms in and out. It's a cool movement. Looks like those big rubber things in front of the car wash, those rubber men that blow all around in the wind. Looks kind of like that, at least from the waist up. Boop, boop, boop. Good, then grab your elbows and work your elbows back here. Ooh, lean into that. That feels a lot. Switch the cross of your elbows, side, side. Good, now arms up, prayer hands up high, big inhale. On exhale, pull your hands down and twist squat down to your right with your left elbow outside your right knee. If you can't get your elbow outside your knee, you found the right class, because you will in about 2 weeks. If you can get your left hand on the floor without your elbow coming off of your knee, then do that, but most of us can't. Then I'm going to come over to your house. I'm going to jump up and down on top of your back like a diving board. Woohoo! Jump, jump, and you're going to go, ooh, lower, lower, drop back into your heels, drop your chin, look down at your floor, be happy. Stop thinking. Squeeze down. 5, 4, 3. Really good for you. 2, 1. Drop your arms. Come up. Oh, that's so good for you. You'd never know it, but inhale up. Yeah, you do. Regular exhale out. Side B. Inhale, yokes. You're going to need it. Inhale. Prayer mitts. Pull down. Extra super scrunch a bunch down into your left right elbow. I take my left hand and I kind of mush my knees over to the right, lift my thumb. Back in the day, I could almost get my shoulder outside my knee. Now my elbow's fine. Line up my feet. Sometimes one knee is ahead of the other one, so I try to clean that up. And the weight is shifting back into your heels for most of us. Now, I've got a couple of friends who can easily squat all the way down with their heels down. That's very rare. The rest of us are stuck here, and we got to kind of burn for a moment. Drop your chin, take it out of your neck. Please pull shoulder blades down your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your arms. Come on up. Good job. Inhale. Exhale, arms out to the side. Once again, just loosen up your arms after that tight bound pose. Couple of these. Now, if you can't take your hands into prayer behind your back, you can grab your wrists or your elbows instead. Curiously, I can bring my hands into prayer behind my back, but I can't grab my elbows. I think it has to do with arm length. It's my parents' fault. Good. Now, with your prayer hands behind your back, when I shrug my shoulders in this pose, my shoulders say, boy, howdy. They say something, it's somewhat more R-rated than that, but for today, we'll just call it boy, howdy. Other way with your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now, I like this pose because I just turn my face militarily to the right and I tilt over for a strong side bend. Left shoulder blade arcs up over my right shoulder blade. This is a real deal side bend. Inhale up, just turn your face 90 degrees left and cut that left waistband in, right shoulder blade up over your left legs. You got a mermaid leg, man. Your feet are pushing down into the earth. They're firm, not rigid. Crack, 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 says my spine. Inhale, kids. Now, what's interesting is a forward fold with your hands in Anjali Mudra behind your back. If you're super circus performer, you easily come all the way down. Otherwise, maybe not. Now, keep your heels down, bend your knees, look forward, bright future. Exhale, butt is pulled up by the Ronco Yoga Crane, head all the way down. Push your knees back, suffer. 1, 2, 3. Good. Come up slowly. And I do teach back bending occasionally, and I lean back. I push my heart up with my hands, eyes open, and I've seen people who can lean all the way back and put their head on the floor, and it's just weird, but I'm not one of them. Eyes open, chest up, mouth closed. Open your heart to heaven, so to speak. Inhale up, kitten mittens. Take paws out of bondage. Regular inhale. Now for the best sequence ever invented. You're going to like it, whether you like it or not. Arms out to the side. Pull your arms back. Right arm under. Fold up your arms. If you can't, just grab your shoulders. Take your right knee up over your left knee. Now, maybe you're kind of new, so you keep your right toes on the floor over on the left side like a little training wheel. Or if your balance feels sufficient, you lift your right foot. And if you're super amazing, you bring your right ankle behind your left ankle, which I've never really been able to do. And I've done, 30,000 hours of yoga. So it's not for lack of trying, okay? Sometimes it's bone shape, genetics, and karma. But just balance on your left foot, squish as much as you can. Bone shape, karma, genetics. That pretty much covers it as far as the nature part. Sink in, you guys. Lower, balance. Good. Now bring your right knee out in front and just take your arms out to the side like a marionette. Left hand grabs right foot behind your behind. Right hand comes down to the floor. Good. Now inhale, look forward and try to touch your right knee to the floor. If you don't like it, neither does anybody else. Try to touch Bend your left ankle so much you're like, wow, that's a lot more than I used to. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, twist your hippies open so your right knee now points to the ceiling. Your left leg fully straightens and your head bonks onto your shin. 1, 2, 3. Now slightly bend left ankle, left knee. For some resilience, take your right arm out to the side for pink flamingo pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your right hand down, shoot your right leg back, take your left arm up to the ceiling in Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana. I was sitting in my hot tub last night being super grateful, and I pretty much full moon, and so we're going to do full moon on one side and full moon on the other. Open out, head forward, right heel back, left arm on top of your right, get big. I exhort and exert you. Left hand comes down now. Right arm is to sweep open, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, spread open like a excited starfish, splay hands and feet, pores and skin, lift, stretch, extend. Good, right hand is to come down now. Now for coordination, we cleverly balance, grab our right hand with our left foot again. I said that wrong. Re-grab your right foot with your left hand. I mentioned something impossible. Stand up, bring your right knee out in front, and wave your arms like a calm and peaceful bird. I think I said grab your right foot with your right hand with your left foot. Cross your right knee over your, cross your right foot over your left knee. Just leave me alone. Good, now squat down in this pose. Right ankle's over your left knee. Man, when I bend my left knee and keep my left heel down, my left calf just sings like a nightingale. Good, now let's pray for 8 seconds. I'm a huge fan of group prayer. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bend left ankle, left knee. Exhale, full forward fold, supporting yourself on your block so you can really explore some agony and anguish down here. 1, it's good for you. 2, 3, re-pray with your hands, and we'll come up in variation of a tree pose. Boop. And put your foot down. Inhale, kids. And a forward fold to forget about it. Come on down. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Hello. Exhale, deepen. 1, 2, 3. Stay down for 3 breaths and just cool your jets before the next side of the big sequence. Pull the pin out of your hair, wag your hair out a little bit. Drain your brain of stinking thinking, painful patterns of perception. Make room for something new. Good, exhale all the air out. Arise up, Jogs, come on up. Man, that sequence, just a couple times a week, you are golden. Arms out, better than Bikram. Palms open, pull arms back. Left arm sweeps under, fold them up. If they don't, grab your shoulders. Take your left knee up over your right knee all the way. Now, try just putting your left toes on the floor over on the right side as a little training wheel. If you do that, you can really sink lower. You got that little training wheel that supports depth in the pose. But of course, we want to add balance to it as well. So if you want to lift your left foot now, you'll be balancing on your right, obviously. And if you want to slink your left ankle behind your right ankle, because God made you to do it, now's a good time. And then it's just a challenge of several lifetimes to go as low as you can, elbows out, wrists away. And this pose not only is balance, it's heat, it's squeezing out, it's wringing out the old. Good, now arms out, left knee out in front, just a marionette. Right hand grabs left foot behind your behind, left hand comes to the floor. So you got 2 things to balance on, a right foot and a left hand. Then the fun begins. You bend your right ankle, right knee so much your left knee almost touches the floor. Not many can do it, but you could try. Everybody can try. Look forward while you're doing it. Hello. Now exhale, radically twist your hips open. I want you to turn Your hot pants way up to the left. Left knee points to the ceiling, head all the way down, right leg fully straightens. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, head all the way down, left knee points opposite direction. 1, 2, 3. Now slightly relax right ankle, right knee. Take left arm out to the side. 4. Miami Vice, pink flamingo pose. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, left leg shoots back, right arm, how shall we say, cranks open to the ceiling. Now you're a supernova. You're expanding out in every direction from your belly button. And I really do use a language to get you to open up. Look up at your hand at the ceiling. Get bigger. Make space. Good. Now right hand comes down. And we complete the balance fun by taking our left arm up. And you really got to twist your pelvis open on top of your right thigh bone to lift up your right heel, head forward, hands open, big, big spread. 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes down now. For coordination, we re-grab our left foot with our right hand, and we do our best to stand up, keeping the hand on the foot. Good. Now left knee comes out in front. And now we say, I'm a calm and peaceful seabird. Ooh, calming. Now left ankle on top of your right knee. Now, triangle pose, 2 hands and a right foot, yes? Feel this incredible stability of 2 hands and a right foot. All of your right foot is down. Your heel is down on your right foot. Now, with those 3 anchor points, just squat as low as you can until you probably see your thigh bone sticking out of your behind a little bit. Good. Now we pray to be strong, hands in prayer. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the box. Now stretch your lower right calf muscle by sliding your knee forward, keeping your right heel down until you want to scream. 1, 2, 3. Now exhale, full forward fold. Put your left big toe in your right ear and squeeze it around. 1, 2, 3. Now we'll stand up in prayer together with tree pose. And put our foot down. Inhale for an Om because you're kind of breathless. It's good for you. Om. 30 seconds, standing, calming, eyes closed, chin dropped, peace, quiet, meditation. We are calm and peaceful souls. Everything is always working out for us. Our latter days shall be better than our former days. Yay. Okie doke. Good job. Okay, momentary break. Little wardrobe malfunction. Let's get on all fours, kids. Okay. And of course, that always means an opening salvo of gatos y vacas, ups and downs. Who doesn't like cats and cows? A couple more, really good for you. Good, kids. Now from here, I'm going to put my blocks out in front. If you don't need blocks, you don't need them. But boy, I really like blocks because now we're going to step our left foot out into a lunge like this. See that? And using my hands, I'm just going to slide my left knee as far forward as I can and really shove my hips down to the floor, especially the front of my right hip. I'm actually going to twist my right hip down into the floor, and that gets areas that rarely get gotten, so to speak. Lean down into that. Good. Now pull your left knee back so it's right back on top of your left ankle. Fold your right toes under. Okay. And then from here, if you want, actually bring your right knee back down. I forgot the sequence. Come up, take your right elbow outside your left knee, pull your hands in together. Now fold your right toes under. There we go. Good. Now bring your right knee up. Parivrita Ajayanasana. Now we tap our right knee 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now we bring our right knee all the way down. We inhale our hands in front of our heart. We inhale up yoga style. And we exhale our hands down to the blocks. We inhale, look forward, folding the right toes under. And then a good old-fashioned step back, downward facing dog. And you pedal your heels. And if you got tight ankles like me and your heels have never come down in this lifetime because it's your parents' fault, you can still loosen them up a little bit. Run your own race. Don't be comparing your Achilles tendons to other people's Achilles tendons. It's just a no-win situation. If your heels are all the way down, you're just one of them lucky people. Stretch it out. Now let's inhale together. On exhale, we'd be stepping our right foot forward. Left knee is to come down. Now from here, I want this right knee to slide as far forward as you can, as long as your right heel stays down. Just bring that knee way forward and kind of turn your front of your left hip down into the floor. I'm kind of turning my torso to the right as I cram my front of my left hip down. And man, do I feel that, I gotta tell you. Most people, that's so tight, they don't even know what's going on down there. At least we're exploring. Good. Now we'll come up. The knee will be on top of the ankle. Then we'll have more room to twist to the right. Left elbow outside your right knee. Now, some people can bring their hand down to the floor. It's just crazy. I have to take my hands into prayer for stability. Right knee slides forward a little bit. Now your left toes do fold under. And you come up into Parivrita Ajayanasana, which is Sanskrit for twisty lunge. Good. Then we tap our left knee 3 times like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. 1. There's no place like Om. 2, 3. Good. Now do bring your left knee down. Inhale your hands in front of your heart. Inhale up yoga style. Good. Now bring your paws down to the blocks. Fold your left toes under. Step back, downward facing dogs. Woof. Now if I bring my feet in about 1.5 footprint, and if my hands are up on blocks and I kind of bend my knees, I can almost get my heels down, and it just feels like hell, kind of. I'm going to inhale, bend my knees. Exhale, push my heels down, suffer. 1, 2, 3. Good. All fours. 2 cats, 2 cows. We're in the home stretch, you guys. You can make it through this part. Now, I know push-ups are controversial, so I don't do military Marine style push-ups. What I suggest for my demographic is be on your knees and come forward into elbow plank like this. Just holding your body in this position can make you stronger. Otherwise, you can do anywhere from 1 to 20 knee push-ups. It's entirely on you, okay? You do what you can. I'll do what I can. That's all we can do. You can't be asked to do more than what you can do. You can be asked to do what you can do. Good. Now, you can go back into a child's pose, which means bringing your butt all the way back to your knees and bringing your chest down. I don't fold my knees that much. I like to just go here, and you guys just rest and cool your jets for a moment, okay? Notice how yoga just stops your mind from thinking so much or thinking about the same thing over and over and over again. Good kids. Now, as we do move in from the frisky sequence into the calming yin sequence, we'll simply assume a seat together. Close your eyes. Let's give ourselves 30 seconds to settle all the snow in the snow globe. Let it settle. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. Eyes closed. Don't think. You can think later. We are calm and peaceful souls. Good. Now, one more expansive move before we go into finishing movement. So just plant your hands in your feet and bottoms up. Your butt may barely come up off of the floor. You're very welcome in class. And your butt might go all the way up to the ceiling, way high, and you're welcome in class. Either way, you're welcome. Good. Now come on down. Extend your right leg out. Take your left ankle, knee and foot and just circle it around to lubricate your hip. Other way. Now take the pointy thing and put it outside your right knee. You might be kind of jammed up here. You might have to lean back and your knee will be way up. After a while, if you do this for 2 weeks and 2 weeks and 2 weeks, your right shin will fold under. If that's not happening yet, just any cross-legged situation will do. Now we're going to cultivate peace and calm for the rest of the class, okay? So arms out. Now bring your left forearm on top of your right, okay? Yank your shoulders up like the spouse is yelling at you. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. Relax your hands so they drop. Place the tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth and stop thinking. You may have never had anyone in your whole life say to you, stop thinking, but I'm just that guy. Good kids. Now open your eyes, swim toward me. If you're really jammed up in this pose, this is what I used to do. I'd put a couple of blocks and just rest my head on the blocks. After a while, tissue started to open up and I could come much lower, but it's not what I can do, it's what you can do. Just lean forward over your legs. And instead of gripping as you come down, kind of gritting your teeth, ungrit your teeth, breathe. Your breath will tell you where to go and where you can't go yet. Drop your chin, relax your neck. Please drop your chin. Exhale all the air out. On this inhale, come on up. Now we're going to do my cat's favorite pose, half lord of the fishes, half lord of the anchovies or tuna fishes pose. So we bring the left knee in like this. Now, if you're really tight, man, just bringing that knee up at all, you're just going to have to kind of hang out here. Then one day you might be able to kind of grab the knee and pull it in. One day your right elbow will go around your knee as you tuck your tummy in. And then one day you'll hang on to this. You'll take your right arm way up and inhale. And you'll exhale completely, get empty, makes it easier to twist, turn way left. And one day the elbow will go outside the knee. Now, there are places it goes from here you don't even want to think about. Just your right forearm up is fine for this class. Left arm behind you. Push into the floor with what's on the floor and turn left. Turn your face to the left, relax your shoulders. Now, as I look at my left foot, it's supposed to be flat on the floor, but that's just my nemesis my whole life. getting that foot flat, getting my ankle bones level. Today I'm going to reach down and grab my right foot for just a little extra twist for me. I used to do very exotic things in this pose, but then the authorities got involved, so I started to taper off. Inhale here. Exhale and come out of twisty. Good job. One more side, and then it's full circle back to Shavasana. Extend your left leg out. Maybe wiggle it to loosen it up. Grab your right foot and do-si-do your partner. What can't not be good about this for you? Taking your leg around like this. Take the pointy thing outside your knee. If your knee is up and it's just horrible, just kind of hang out here. One day this will fold under. One miraculous day. Then I like to jiggle my butt in a little, get my spine taller, relax my shoulders, get some good posture, arms out. Now, this is one of the most calming physical movements I've ever done in my life. Right forearm on top of your left forearm. Relax your hands. Good tall spine with good posture, but let go of your shoulders. Chin level, eyes closed. Place the tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth and stop thinking. Incredible things happen to us when the mind stops. A whole bunch of stuff can get in that's otherwise blocked by a busy mind. Inspiration, creativity, intuition, guidance, money, more money. Good, kitty cats. Now swim toward me. And I don't know whether you need 11 blocks or you can't even do it or just one block is fine. But one of these days, your head will fit on a block and your butt will fit on the floor. And if that's not happening yet, I'm going to show, in the old days, I just got to about here and I would close my eyes and I would just pray for my little cells and atoms and molecules to relax more open. And as is the case with many prayers, they all come true. It's just a matter of time. Sometimes we think prayer doesn't work or my prayers don't get answered or prayers for silly people. That's just when people don't realize that if a prayer hasn't happened yet, it's just going to take a little longer. Good. Come on up, kitties. Good. Then half lower to the tuna fishes pose. Bring your right knee in like this. If you're stiff as a boiled owl, hang on for dear life. You'll get better. One of these days, your left elbow will hook in front. Then you can suck your guts in. Your right hand goes on the floor. Then we reach up to get lots of space in between our spinal bones. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, turn very much to the right. Come forward, get your elbow, maybe your shoulder outside your knee like I used to. Tuck it in, left forearm up. Today I'm feeling like I can reach down and grab my left foot. Now, push your butt down into the floor, grow your spine, turn right with your chest in your face. And this pose is a prayer. Breathe into it. Every pose is a special shape, a hieroglyph that works miracles on you. Inhale here. Exhale here as well. And then they'll chant Om once, and finally you get to do finishing Shavasana after a good, strong class. Okay. Biggest inhale of your whole life so far, okay? You can do it. Okay, Mr. Greg invites you on your back. I'm going to hold time and space for you while you totes veg for 5 unbelievably ecstatic, euphoric, blissful minutes. I shan't bother you at all except to say, jiggle your legs, maybe widen your ankles a bit, a skosh more room. Jiggle your butt cheeks, get any dents out of your bottom. Swallow once, and in you go. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Okay, my friends, stay nice and relaxed. There's that guy's voice from a million miles away. Enjoy this beautiful afterglow part of the class. Start to breathe back toward your body. Take your time. Good. Feel your body weight on the floor. Feel your clothing on your skin. In this beautiful place of connection between soul and spirit, Greg recommends wiggling your fingers and toes and circulating lots of love, light, and truth, health, abundance, wisdom, creativity, joy, bliss, peace through your body. Good. Now, please curl on your right side. Take your time. Just curl over like a little kid onto your right side, all comfy and relaxed. Good. Now, it's essential to keep your eyes closed when you sit up. There's a deep, deep physiological, spiritual reason that we keep our eyes closed when we sit up. You can always find your inner sanctum. It's always there, no matter what's going on in the world. And we can find our heart. That's a good thing to always find. Hands to the heart, head bows to the heart. And when the head, hands, and heart come together, it represents thought, feeling, and action. And when those three faculties within us blend together, we are unstoppable in the world as we were designed to be for good. And altogether, the super mighty Saturday yogis, we all say, Namaste. Now, as always, I bid adieu to my YouTubers first. If you like the vibe of this tribe, please like and subscribe. It makes a huge difference, and we're well on our way to 1 million subscribers. We have something short of 1 million more to go, but with your help, we can get there. So bye, YouTubers. We'll see